When we're talking about teamwork, we have to remember that it is just that. To be effective, a team must work at it. And that involves the leader motivating people to really engage in effective communication, provide feedback, to positively question the actions that are taken. But what we must also do is ensure that everyone understands what's involved in the task, what their role is, what their responsibilities are, and actively engage.
The best teams in the world are full of individuals who are working on their strengths. And so in a crew situation, what you could have is a discussion of, what are your strengths as a crew person, and get people to identify those things. Well, I'm good at all of this, but I really love doing this. I get a real jazz from doing this. That's good. Right? Who wants to do that? That's me. I'm not so great at that. Oh, but that's my strength. So that's a kind of conversation you can have to make a team really fly. The best teams have players or individuals working on their strengths, and that needs to be identified. The only way you can identify that is ask people, what are you the go-to person for? Some people don't like talking about that because it's like the tall poppy thing, you're up yourself, or you don't get too carried away with yourself. But we need to do that, because otherwise you don't find that out. You can assume, but you're the only one that knows what your strengths are.
On a day-to-day basis, we had sometimes dozens of fires to put out and problems to solve, and they had to be solved very, very quickly indeed. So it was made very, very clear from the management right from the start that there would be no blame games assigned to any of the departments. Basically, we were often encouraged to admit to any of the technical problems we were experiencing, and rather than all the emphasis being put on one person to solve that problem, it became the team's problem to collectively work together and solve that particular issue. So quite often we'd be in a situation where we'd all be in the room troubleshooting one particular issue, and we knew that we weren't going to leave that room until 1, 2 or 3 different solutions had been suggested and then later implemented. So that worked on a number of different levels. Not only did it provide us with some really useful insights from other departments who could feed into the process, but also it helped develop an incredible sense of teamwork. We were all in it together, and it wasn't just a question of some of the departments relaxing because one department was having a particular problem. It really helped to engage the team and unite the team together by knowing that solving these problems was a team process and not just an individual.
High achievers will lift all boats when they go back out and they can take this into the field and demonstrate that it works and continue to grow in their own professionalism and influence and mentor others. That's how culture changes. You win the war on error one heart and mind at a time.